The Bloc, formerly Macy's Plaza and Broadway Plaza, is an open-air shopping center in downtown Los Angeles, California, that opened in 1973. Were you a kid, teenager, adult, parent, or grandparent living in Southern California and would frequent those malls in your area? Were you a mall rat like me, where you spent your formative years people watching, socializing, or shopping at those iconic malls? Let's take a stroll down memory lane and relive those moments of yesteryears. So let's take a deep dive into the history of that mall in your neighborhood. Please leave a comment or a memory of this mall and stay tuned until the end. I want to see if you were paying attention to my video. Thanks. Ogden developer Broadway Hale Urban Center Partnership set out to create a new development, the first urban center to integrate a hotel, office, and retail concourse in one self-contained megastructure. Broadway Plaza was one component of an $85 million project that included a shopping mall with a 250,000 square foot department store, a 2-level shopping galleria, an 8-level parking structure, a 23-story Hyatt Regency hotel, and the 700 Flower Street office building. Charles Luckman Associates designed the Broadway Plaza, which experienced great success in its early years. The new department store built into the mall was the first large-scale facility built in downtown Los Angeles in 50 years. The Hyatt was also the first large hotel built downtown in 20. Broadway Plaza consisted of a 2-level shopping mall or galleria attached to a huge 3-level department store. The galleria had a glazed front entrance with a glass skylight illuminating most of the main floor, known as the plaza level. Then thin steel trusses spanned the mall, allowing light to filter down abundantly. Light courts allowed some daylight to penetrate down to the underground garden court. Originally, the plaza level contained spaces for a bank, 3 shops, and entrances to 700 Flower Street office building and the Hyatt on the opposite wall. The garden level had room for a large restaurant, catering to a large lunchtime customer base, and 4 more shops. 8 levels of parking sandwiched the department stores, 2 floors below grade and 6 above. It would to be the headquarters of the Broadway Hale stores, which was renamed the Carter Hawley Hale stores in 1974. It contained a 33-story office tower, a Sheraton hotel, and a 266,000 square foot flagship building for the Broadway department store, which had moved from its original location on Broadway and 3rd Street. The Broadway Plaza complex opened on November 18, 1973. It would cost over $65 million to finance a complex, which came from Prudential Insurance Company of America. The complex consisted of 2 towers on either side and an enclosed shopping mall between them, which was anchored by the Broadway department store chain, with a 6-level, 1,550 space parking garage atop it. The shopping center also included an Oshman Sporting Goods, a 10,000 square foot Joseph Magnin, an underground food court, and several smaller non-chain stores. It was described as a megastructure and claimed to be the first enclosed suburban-type shopping center in a downtown area in the U.S. It was originally called the Mall of Downtown Los Angeles, but it was later enclosed and renamed the Broadway Plaza after being acquired by the Broadway department store chain. In 1984, the Joseph Magnin closed at the Broadway Plaza, which had not had a vacancy since its opening, and the space that was subsequently filled by 2 successful stores, The Limited and Victoria's Secret. The Broadway Plaza was a popular shopping destination for many years, but it fell into decline in the 1990s due to its increased competition from other malls and the overall economic downturn in the area. In 1996, the Broadway closed. It would reopen as a rebranded Macy's. At the same time, the mall was renamed Macy's Plaza after Federated Department Stores bought the Broadway and rebranded their stores as Macy's. During this time, stores would continue to leave. The mall remained largely vacant by the early 2000s. In 2005, the Hyatt Regency was renamed the Sheraton Los Angeles Downtown. Bally's Total Fitness, which occupied the old Oshman space, closed and reopened as LA Fitness in 2012. In 2013, the Rakovich Company, a real estate development firm, purchased the venue and began an extensive renovation and redevelopment project designed by Johnson Fain Architects. The goal was to transform the struggling mall from an imposing and aging monolithic red brick fortress-like building into an open and modern urban destination that would appeal to both locals and tourists. A majority of the stores in Macy's Plaza closed in early 2015 for the conversion into the new open-air plaza, given the name The Bloc. The renovation forced many longtime tenants, including Bath & Body Works, Express, Lady Foot Locker, Victoria's Secret, and the original 1973 opening tenant, Carl's Jr., in the underground food court, to close. Many of these tenants, including Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works, moved to the nearby newly renovated Fig at 7th Outdoor Mall. The Bloc officially reopened in 2015 after a $160 million renovation project that included a complete redesign of the interior, the addition of new retail and dining options, and the construction of a state-of-the-art office tower designed to accommodate a variety of businesses, from small startups to large corporations, a fitness center, and a luxury movie theater. The owners have been working on making the Bloc more social media friendly, so you're encouraged to stop by and bring your selfie-loving cameras or check the website for concerts and movie screenings of interest. The outside seating area is particularly nice and photo-worthy, similar to New York's meatpacking district, with a Cali touch. LA Fitness, Macy's, and Sheraton Hotel remained open during the renovations. LA Fitness and the U.S. Post Office branch at the mall remained operational, but were forced to move to street level. In May of 2015, the large Macy's sign was taken down and the large glass atrium roof was removed, officially opening the atrium of a once enclosed mall to the sky. The Bloc Los Angeles opened in October 2015. The complex was designed to be walkable, an indoor-outdoor mall akin to the nearby Fig at 7th or the Americana at Brand. It became the first development in the Los Angeles area to have its own access to the LA Metro. The new plaza contained Los Angeles' first Alamo Drafthouse Cinema, an Austin-based movie theater chain, and Starbucks Evenings, a Starbucks store concept that serves alcoholic beverages, along with Macy's, GNC, and LA Fitness. Due to the delays in construction, the Bloc for a while had trouble finding tenants, but once Alamo Drafthouse officially signed their lease, more tenants started signing leases. The Bloc soon had 60% of the office spaces leased and 76% of the retail space leased. Soon after opening, the mall hosted a number of pop-up stores, including Joachim Spichal's Wine, All Flavor on Melrose, Yorkshire Square Brewing, and Tony Dart's Away. Other restaurants include Hash, Urban Oven, Coffee Walk, Yogurt Talk, Every Table, and District DTLA. In 2016, following a renovation, the Sheraton Los Angeles Downtown was renamed the Sheraton Grand Los Angeles. In 2018, Uniqlo opened at the mall. A 53-story, 710-foot-high residential tower addition was proposed above the parking podium in 2021. On March 4, 2025, Macy's announced they were closing the 253,000 downtown LA location. In February of 2025, after the announcement that Macy's was closing their downtown location, I took a trip down to see the closing of Macy's. Thanks to you, the viewers, who tipped me off to this, I was able to visit this location for the first and last time before it closes. Stay tuned and you'll see more footage of this in a future video. On March 9, 2025, Macy's closed Today, the mall has over 400,000 square feet and still has an LA Fitness, Nordstrom Local, Uniqlo, and a Sheraton Grand Los Angeles hotel. The shopping center has its own entrance to the 7th Street Metro Center station of the Los Angeles Metro Rail system. The Bloc tends to connect the financial, fashion, jewelry, and theater districts in the 7th City Metro Center station, meaning where 4 downtown Los Angeles lines converge more. It has a variety of restaurants and entertainment venues. One of its standout features is the open-air Plaza that hosts a variety of community events throughout the year, including live musical performances, outdoor movie screenings, and art installations. The Plaza is surrounded by several restaurants and bars, making it a popular gathering spot. Congratulations!
Still here? It's over. Whoa. When I find you...
Pop quiz, hotshot.
This is only a test.
So if you've gotten this far into the video, thanks. So how many anchor stores closed or changed names at this mall? So if your answer was 3, give yourself a hand. You were paying attention. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks.